Narcissistic abuse turns your libido, your yes for life, into DESTRUDO, a no for life. It's a very negative way of living. So I just want to read you something and see if this here makes any sense to you. The concepts of libido and DESTRUDO, as introduced by Sigmund Freud, represent two fundamental drives that influence human behavior, emotions, and motivations. Understanding how libido opposes DESTRUDO provides insight into the dualistic nature, of human instincts. Here's an overview of how these two concepts contrast with each other. The nature of the drives. Libido represents life instincts and the vital energies that drive individuals towards pleasure, creativity, and connection. Associated with growth, reproduction, nurturing relationships, and the affirmation of life. Encourages a positive orientation towards experiences that will enhance well being and personal fulfillment. Now let's look at the DESTRUDO, which is the psyche we're left with at the end, the death drive. DESTRUDO represents death instincts and aggressive tendencies that drive individuals towards destruction, chaos, and self sabotage, associated with feelings of anger, violence, self destruction, and a general inclination to negate or harm. Reflects a negative orientation, leading to behaviors that can result in conflict and emotional turmoil. Now let's look at the psychological looks at it and the outcomes. Libido, it promotes mental health and well-being, fostering positive emotions, resilience, and satisfaction in relationships and pursuits. It encourages pro-social behaviors such as cooperation, love, and empathy, contributing to a supportive social environment. DESTRUDO can lead to mental health challenges such as depression, anxiety, and aggressive behavior, encourages conflict in relationships, and can lead to isolation, anger, and interpersonal issues, undermining social cohesion. And what does it do to us with the motivation? Well, libido, well, it motivates individuals to pursue goals that enhance life experiences, creativity, and fulfillment. It drives the quest for love, intimacy, and artistic expression, societal contributions, and leads to personal growth. DESTRUDO, the motivation behind it, behaviors that could undermine one's relationships, well being, and personal goals. Destructive drives such as aggression, addiction, and self harm, which can detract from achieving happiness and fulfillment. The philosophical and existential dimensions. Libido embodies a yes to life philosophy, promoting an affirmative approach to existence that cherishes experiences, growth, and potential. It represents hope, joy, and the desire to make a positive impact on oneself and the world. DESTRUDO embodies a no to life philosophy, reflecting a nihilistic and destructive approach that can lead to despair and disconnection, represents a denial of potential, leading to despair and a lack of meaning in life. Balance and integration. Libido and DESTRUDO balance. A healthy psychological state recognizes both libido and DESTRUDO as essential aspects of human experience. While libido promotes life, DESTRUDO also reflects natural impulses that must be managed. Integrating both drives involves finding a balance, channeling destructive impulses into constructive ways through art or sport or therapy, while fostering life affirming behaviors. In summary, libido and DESTRUDO represent opposing forces within human nature. Libido drives individuals towards life, growth, and connection, while DESTRUDO reflects tendencies towards destruction and negativity. Understanding this opposition can help individuals navigate their impulses, leading to healthier emotional and social lives. Balancing these key drives is key to achieving overall well being and fulfillment. I think this is really, really important for us to understand. Sam Backlund talks a lot about how Narcissus engages, initiates, turns on our death drive, and it is the imposing of themselves over the top of us. It is the negating of us. It's not even what they're imprinting into us. It is the actual fact that we are being reduced down. Everything about us is being destroyed. We're being colonized and we're being made to feel incredibly small. And therefore, as we compare ourselves to the world, everything all of a sudden seems so insurmountable. And it engages this death drive in us. And it's this that's sitting underneath. is driving our sort of repetitious compulsion to destroy ourselves, on top of now this, um, or sorry, underlying this as a foundational structure, this imprinted psyche that's been put on top of us. We really have to realize that narcissistic abuse is an incredibly complex um, set of abuses that does an enormous amount of damage. You know, whenever we consider just how much a person can get fragmented in such a short space of time. I mean, somebody could be with a narcissist for a week and they could be a mess at the end of it, and it takes time to sort it out. So we can only start to envisage what it's like as these relationships have went on for years, decades in some cases, lifetimes in some cases, and how fragmented people are whenever they come out of it, and how difficult it is for survivors of abuse to start trusting again, because they have to start trusting themselves first. And that's the key part to healing, is finding that trust in yourself. You have to start believing your own story. You have to. You have to. You have to start seeing the truth and start telling your truth to yourself and believing it. Peace out. Loads of love. Hope that helps.